Okay, hi guys. Sorry, hopefully you can hear me now. I couldn't get my computer. I'm gonna have to, I guess, invest in a new charger, but I couldn't get my computer to come on and connect. So hopefully now that it's on, it stays on and we don't have any issues like I normally do. So I apologize for being a couple minutes late. If everybody could do me a favor and go send a reminder in your groups, in your chat, all that stuff of Power Hour, then I will go ahead and get started. Careful, Baylor. Please be careful.
I think the best Sundays to see is team and friendships from custom making help bring us together. We order custom shirts and company events. The design on is so easy to get. We just upload our logo, and if you have any questions, customer service is there. See your team together and custom make gear is an amazing reminder of how far we've come as a business. Custom Make has hundreds of products to help you look and feel like a team.
Good morning, Suzanne. Okay, so I've been working in my level 1 chat with my team, giving assignments every day, or trying to give them every day that I have a second to do it, to give them an idea of some things that you can do in an hour or less every day that's going to build your business. So I want to strongly encourage you guys, you know, that having a level 1 chat isn't something I've always had. I have several chats for my 1 stars, my 3 stars. I have chats that's like a whole team-wide chat with it's like maxed out at like 200 and some people. But for whatever reason, it never like really occurred to me to have a level 1 chat, which sounds so silly, but you know, I just thought, well, I have this chat, and everyone's upline, so I'm helping everyone. And I really took the time in the last couple of months to focus in on helping my level 1. So something I want to encourage you guys today is if you don't have a level 1 chat, even if you have just 2 people in there, then I encourage you to go ahead and get that started, because I want them to see I'm super busy. I've got 4 kids. I have a stepdaughter. I have all of these working parts. My kids are in theater and sports, and they're young, and they're doing all these things. But I want to show them what I'm doing every single day without fail to work my business and be successful, and that it can be done in a short amount of time. So anyway, like I said, go ahead, send out a reminder, and then I want to show you guys an example of like today's assignment was to do 20 follow-ups with people starting alphabetically in your friends list. Now, if this is something that you do all the time, then I think that's great. But if you start alphabetically in your friends list and you start working down through there, you're guaranteed you're going to hit everybody. And there may be people on there that you haven't introduced the business to or the products to that you don't realize because you didn't have like a list of people in front of you. So now this is something that you do every day. Start with whatever letter it is that you are on. But if it isn't something that you've been doing, then start at the very top of the list with the A's, or I can't remember enough. I think it goes by first name alphabetically, but start there. And what I want you to say is this, and I'm going to put it in the chat, and we're going to do 20 of them really quickly here, and you'll see just how fast this can go. That's what I showed my team. Like, the stuff that I'm telling you guys to do can be done easily in an hour or less, but more likely in 30 minutes or less. It's not something that takes very much time. And then you just spend the rest of your day, especially if you're on a time constraint, you spend the rest of the day working with those conversations that you started out in the early morning hours. So this is what I'm having them send. I know it's been a bit. I'd love to catch up sometime, but the last time I spoke, you were interested in losing some weight. Is that still a goal you have? So start on your friends list with the A's, the C's, wherever you are in your friends list. We're going to do 20 of those really quickly, and then we'll go to our next assignment. And everybody just say a quick prayer, please, if this computer stays on this time, because it hates me. And as we work through this, I think you guys will be happy and pleasantly surprised how quickly you can actually move through things. Like, I have a lot of moving parts today. We have, I have had a lot I needed to get done. And so I set timers on, I have X amount of time to get this thing done. And it helps me so much on days like today where I have a lot going on. Oh gosh. Good job, Stephanie.
What the fuck?
Joy, I'm on an iPhone as well, and I just go to my profile page, go down to see all friends on the friend section, and it's just alphabetical right there. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Okay, let me look at the chat here. And if this is something, guys, that you already did today, then I recommend doing it again. You're not going to do too many. A ton of new friends. Tyrell, I need more details on your question. You have a lot of new friends. Like, how are you making? Like, are these friends from interest groups? Like, what types of friends are these? That's probably gonna depend on how you made these friends. What, guys? No, absolutely not. No. Go get a bottle of water. No, there's bottles of water in there on the wall. Go get them. No. You're excited. What are you excited about? You're not getting pop.
No.
Okay, sissy. Okay, as you're getting done with those 20, guys, let me know so we can move on. Okay, Tyrell, in that case, I would send them a message that said, hey, thanks for the friend request, or thanks for accepting my friend request. I would love to get to know you. Tell me something about yourself or something along those lines. Ask them to tell you something. Yeah, that's water. And then generally they'll respond and ask you the same thing. And I would start there, trying to get them to just start talking to you. That's going to be the first step. No, that's water. Just carbonated water, buddy. Okay, how are we doing with those messages?
Hello? I gotta take this to Sue.
Okay, I'm on power hour.
Oh, sorry. Go to the corner.
I have 2 more to go myself, and then I'm done. Is everybody else getting done with theirs? Give her a drink of that water. Sorry. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah.
They like they're waving at you.
See him wave? No, you don't need to put your dress on. Not right now. I know. You got water on your shirt. It's not going to kill you. You're okay. Okay. Ty says, sissy. Okay. Now that's enough. Your screen time's over. Go play. Are you going to steal my show? Is that what's happening right now? Okay. So next on my list, because I got my 20 done, so hopefully you guys have had time to do, it's not Georgia, have had time to do yours. Let's go to the next one, which is go to your customer group. Stop. Go to your customer group and comment on 10 testimonies in there of people sharing their stories. And so when I say comment on 10, Lucas says, hi, Baylor, boy, and Sissy. Oh, look, there he is right there. It's Lucas. Look, he's waving at you right there.
Look it.
You guys are so silly. Anyway, 10 comments on testimonies in the customer group that you work. And more than just like congrats.
Mommy.
Take a second. I know it's Isha. Take a second and really cheer somebody on, give a piece of advice, whatever it may be. You're so rotten, it's not even funny. And encourage 10 people today. 10 of them. When you're done, let me and my circus know that you're finished. Yeah, it's George's picture. Okay, stop.
You bring the water at home, Mom. The water at home. The water at home, Mom. Apple. Mommy, can an apple? Mom, an apple. An apple.
Go get them. They're in the kitchen. You guys are there.
Yay!
Haley, I know you're on here and it never like ceases to amaze me every time I see that. I'm assuming it's pronounced Dolce. Her before and after picture is incredible. 126 pounds. My circus. My circus really is a circus today. We seriously have like 10,000 things going on. All right. When you're done with your 10 comments, just let me know. Sorry if crunching bothers anybody. It's my my carrots I'm eating. Homegirl gotta eat. I lost count of how many of these I've commented on. Anybody else like that? I'm like, I don't know, 5. For those you watch this. Okay. I did at least 10. I saw it, Tracy. She's actually enrolled, so I'm really not sure what her confusion is, but I will message her. Thank you. It is yours. You're welcome, Sissy. Yeah, because so she can play baseball with you guys.
What?
I know, Katie. I'm like, I know I did at least 10. Yeah, buddy, it's your baseball stuff. I just got her a mitt and ball too. She can play with you. Silly. Mm-hmm. You're excited. I know, I can't open that by myself. I'll need something to cut that off with. Don't throw it towards the TV, please. Okay, I see some people saying that they are done or at least think they're done to doing 10. My next assignment is to do some sort of post on your wall. If you've done one recently, wait a little while, like set an alarm or a reminder of some sort to do this, but put some sort of post on your wall about your journey. So this morning I put a picture of me with my first dose and said like who has their first dose in. If you've already done that, like I said, do one again this afternoon. Just staying in front of people is something that I think that everybody as a whole could get better on. It's something that I personally am working on getting better at, is that we don't keep our journey and reminding people of what we do in front of them at all times. I see so many other businesses and companies that crush it at this because they have rules where they're not allowed to work in groups like we're allowed to work in groups. And so they have to figure out other ways of doing it, and they just do an incredible job of that. And since we have other avenues, I think that we let some of these important things slip, like reminding people that we're on our own weight loss journey, or the success that we've had, or that we're still taking our products, or that we do this thing. And so using it, my picture as an example. I didn't use the company name, the product name, any of that stuff in my post, and that's how I would encourage you to do all of these types of posts. So if you haven't done that yet today, go do a post right now. If you have done that, as people start saying they're done, set an alarm for yourself to do another post later on today, this evening, this afternoon, sometime of some sort, whether it's, you know, I got my workout in, I drank all my water, I took both my doses, whatever it may be. Remind yourself to do that again later today. And then as people are saying done, I want you guys to comment done in your name so that we can go find you on Facebook and cheer you on, get you some recognition on the post that you just did or already done for the day. So as you get done, make sure you say that so that we can go find you on Facebook and comment on your post. I'm going to put done and what my name is on Facebook for anybody that doesn't know or doesn't have me on there. And then you guys do the same. Isn't the music of Dora the Explorer in the background so fun to work to? Yeah, Maury, go ahead and put something on your wall just for the purpose of this assignment. If you want to wait, that's okay too. But I would put something on your wall. Holy moly, I guess I need to go clean out my email. 1,500 unread emails. Yikes. Okay, Vicki Welburn has hers done. It's okay, JC. We're still here. We got another few more minutes. Joy Wilson has hers done. Mari Lyons has hers done. That was weird. So there's a mine about a mile or so, mile and a half from our house, and they normally blast at like 4:30, but I just heard one just now, so they must be doing extra today. Okay, let's see. Katie Haskins has hers done. Stacy, we're just making some sort of a post about products, our journey. I used my example today where I had a picture of the product in my hand and I said who's got their doses in or their first dose in or whatever it may be. So I did a post without specifically naming product or company name. And so I just told everybody to go do that. And if you've already done something like that today, remind yourself to go do one later this afternoon and just say that you're done so that we can go comment on each other's posts and get each other some love and stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. Sarah Hurley is done with hers. Comment on hers. Let's see who else here. Janet R. Carter. Oh, congratulations, Janet. You got your 10K step shoes. And those are really cute this year. I like them.
Hi.
You're very silly, Baylor. Do you know that? Jessica, no.
What is this?
It's hummus. I don't know if they're. Oh, there they are. Right there he is.
Look at I want to go back to Lucas.
Hang on just a second. I'm commenting on somebody's post really fast. Jessica Edwards. Let's see who else needs. Tracy has hers done. Tara Teague. Paradise is done with hers. Okay, Sarah's is up now for anybody that had trouble finding Sarah's. Let's see. I'm trying not to miss out anybody, but I feel like I'm going to. Paradise is.
Ice cream. Okay. I would like chocolate vanilla with summer. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Let's make my ice cream a thing. Okay. Make my ice cream. Make my ice cream. Make my ice cream. Make my ice cream. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I feel like I got everybody. Kara's, Sarah's. What? Are you wanting to have a dance party? Dance party right here. Dance. Go ahead. Dance. Dance. Everybody see how cute you are. So dance. It's Joy. What's her name? And Suzanne. That's They don't have their camera on right now, baby. No, we're not doing hashtag. We're just putting done when we're done with whatever your name is on Facebook so we can go find you. So, okay. So we've worked on that for a minute. Just keep posting as you get done. We'll keep watching the comments and working on that. Let me look at this last. Then this one is easy too. This one should be pretty quick. They're playing ice cream truck. Along the same lines, go post in your customer group. If you have already done that for today, again, set an alarm to do it again today. I try to post at least 3 times a day in my customer group. And the reason that I do that, Baylor Jackson, quiet. Sorry. The reason that I do that is that all right, hang on. I got a kid I got to yell at here. Just a second. Sorry, it all falls apart whenever mommy's working. So anyway, the reason I do that is that every single time I post in that group, anybody that I'm friends with is going to get a notification. It's going to pull them back into that group and stay in front of them, something that we were just talking about earlier. So things that you can post, something motivational, a reminder of some sort. Like, for example, this weekend is Indiana's 10K pledge. I'm going to post a reminder to get yourself registered and come and join us for that. A recipe, a testimony, poll, what's your favorite flavor of watermelon, heart and hydration, whatever it may be. I also, like last night, I scheduled out my posts, other than like my workout post and my dose post that I did. I scheduled them all out in advance. So if you're an admin in the group that you work out, that's a really handy tool to use in order to not have to do that throughout the day. That's just one less thing that you have to do. So super easy there. Okay, there's some more people saying that they got their post done. Cheryl has hers done. That's Cheryl Sims on Facebook, I believe is what. Yep. She has hers down as So hers is done. Rosemary's, excuse me, is done. Get off the stairs. Alli, right now we are just posting some sort of something in the customer group that you work in.
Come here. Okay.
And when you get done with that, I want to point out a couple of things that I shared with my level ones. We have now done 20 follow-ups. We have commented on 10 people's stuff in our customer group. We posted on our wall and posted in our customer group some sort of something. And I was 10 minutes late on here. So we did all of that now in 50 minutes. And there was fluff in here. We talked, we chatted, I yelled at kids. It was a great time. So that's just showing you guys that this stuff can take way less than an hour. All of that, like I said, could have gotten done probably easily in 30 minutes. And that's allowing, you know, some craziness that comes with my life in there even probably. So just a nice reminder that it doesn't take long to get some of this stuff done. Posting in my own group that I run myself 5 times a day. Okay. Yeah, I will say that I think there is such a thing as over posting, but anywhere that's 5 and under, I say is fine. That's a good amount. If it's every hour, then that would be a lot to deal with. But no, I think that that's a good thing to stay in front of people as much as possible, especially when it's things that are relevant, you know, your journey, things that you're doing, a reminder, recipes. People eat that kind of stuff up. So I think that that's good. 3 to 5 a day, I would say, is great. Sorry, for some reason I thought it started at 1. Somebody else said that, and I even went back and looked at the flyer, and it does say noon, but just remember we always put the flyer out in Eastern Standard Time. So if that's different time for you, then make sure you translate that over into Eastern Standard. And so, okay, so last thing I'm going to have you do, because it is almost 1 o'clock. I know I was 10 minutes late, but I don't want to like keep anybody over if they need to get going. But the last thing I want you to do is go to 10kpledge.com. That's the number 10kpledge.com. If you're not somewhere where you can do that, I'm going to quickly share my screen. For those of you that didn't know we had this website, it's kind of cool. I was rather impressed when I just went to it a little bit ago and looked. It's come a long way since the last time I was on here. So this is our 10K Pledge website. This is where you're going to find out all the information that you need to know about the 10K Pledge. And what reminded me of this is that the Indiana 10K Pledge is coming to town this weekend. So I want you guys to hop on here, check it out. Like I said, it's really cool. It has a running like track of how many steps the organization, the company is taking as a whole. So far, we've got 26 trips around the world, which is pretty incredible statistic. It shows you how to download the app that we have, what the 10K Pledge is here. If you don't know what it is, I encourage you guys to become a part of it. It's a huge part of our company culture, something that sets us apart. and a huge perk. It explains how to join once you download the app on here, the rewards, what you get every single month for completing it, and the rules that we have. So just go and check it out if you don't know much about it or you need to learn a little bit more to be able to share for your customers. I think that this is another tool that gets underused. It's like I said, most people, if they can just get up and move 30 minutes a day, is going to make a huge difference in their weight loss, and their results, in the way they feel, their happiness, like oxygenating their muscles and their organs. All of that stuff is super, super important for weight loss. And so this is a great program where they're going to be rewarded and much happier in the long run if they can join something. It makes them feel like they're part of something bigger. So that's the information here. The second thing I want you to look at is the schedule. I know there's only 3 dates left on here, which is Missouri, which if you're coming to our conference, you'll get to be a part of that 10K pledge. Washington and Georgia. I encourage you guys, if there is a 10K pledge within, I would say, 5 or 6 hours of you, try to make an effort to get there if you can. There's usually always a meeting either before or after the pledge. I don't run it. I'm not a runner. I work out every single day, but if I'm running, something's chasing me. So I will not be running this. I walk them. So don't feel like I can't do that, because there's no way. I'm just walking the 5K. So feel free to ask any questions you may have about the one coming to your area, and I can connect you with a leader that is running this, so that you can get details on when the run is, where you need to register, and if there's any kind of meetings before. So take a look at the schedule, try to get one on your calendar, and if there isn't one coming to your area, and you would like to host one again in the future, there is an email that you can send an email to. I think it's events@truevisionhealth.com, and you can request that. Hey, sorry. You can request one to come to your area, and they'll take a look geographically and how many associates, and see if it makes sense to have one there. And they may tell you, like, you need to build up a little bit more, and then we'll come to your area. So, but you can always put that request in. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for the last hour or so. Love you all, and I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys on the next Power Hour, which is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Valera, who always does an incredible job. So make sure you invite your teams, and we'll see you there.